we talked last week about backup quarterback job looks very close. Did you see any separation out there tonight?
Not really. I think it's been pretty similar on all these games. I mean, they've both done some real good things. We got two guys who we believe we can play, and that will be a tough decision, but it's a decision I'm glad that we got to make.
Where do you think Jordan Mason's improved the most since you guys brought him a couple of years ago?
I mean, he's been such a good runner since he's gotten here. I think his stamina has gotten better. I think his all-around play, just especially on special teams too, has gotten a lot better. Especially from the first year. He started playing at a high level on special teams last year, though. He's carried it to this year. He's been running the ball well, though, for a while, and he's solid in the pass game also.
What's your trust level?
Ton of trust. We got a bunch of good backs, and I got a ton of trust in JP.
Kyle, do you expect Ricky Pearsall to be available for the regular season?
I hope so. We'll see how he is this week. Hoping to get back into practice this week, and if he does, then that's a pretty good sign that he could be available for then.
Can you say, what is the nature of his shoulder injury?
He subluxed his shoulder. I don't play doctor either, so that's what it is. You can look it up. I would tell you if I knew the definition of it, but he did it in college. I think his junior year. About 50% of the people coming out of college do that. That really wasn't the problem. He did it in OTAs for the first time with us, and when you do that, it's tender. And then he redid it here a couple weeks ago, and it makes it tender, so you want to give him time to come back from it.
Is it a concern that he did in college has happened again?
No, not at all. It's probably happened to 80% of the guys on our team at some time. So it's a pretty normal thing.
There's no other structural damage to the
No.
How do you feel about how do you feel about how Brock?
We need some more guys in here. You guys are getting, this is like, it's getting way too many in, man.
Asking like 3 questions.
It's like a sit-down one-on-two interview almost. Go ahead, Purdy. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's ask a pretty question. You can take it wherever you want. How do you feel that he played?
I thought he did a good job. You know, the pick, I thought that corner made a good play, just getting his hands in there and knocking the ball up in the air. So that was unfortunate. But no, it's what we wanted. We just wanted to give him some playing time, get him out healthy, and that was kind of the goal for everyone today. It's not really a fun thing going into these games when, you know, you want guys to play because I truly believe it helps them. But you want to make sure they stay healthy too. So it wasn't a good feeling watching Etor and then Leonard the next play. But besides those two, I thought we came out pretty lucky or healthy in the game, and hopefully we'll get some good news on those guys too. It was pretty cool. I mean, that was one of the more fun plays that I've seen. You know, it was frustrating to end there in a tie. You don't ever want to end in a tie, but I'm definitely glad that we don't have to go to overtime in the preseason. So I'd much rather have that. But it was real cool. It was Gutierrez took about a half an hour to get back in, so we were messing with him that he was doing interviews after and stuff because his dream finally came true, but he was still exhausted from it also. So guys had fun with him in there. It was a real fun play, but all for nothing.
Last year, you kept Darrell Luter around, even though you didn't see him at all in training camp. So what's it been like to see him from day one, through an entire training camp and how he's progressed?
It's been great. I mean, just for, it's unfortunate with what happened to him this year. For him to get through the whole camp and to be able to stay healthy, it's allowed him to get better. We got a lot of belief in his ability and everything, and guys need time and guys need reps, and he's gotten those reps finally this year where he didn't get them last year, and I think it's helped him a lot. He gets better each week and made some big plays in that game. That pick was huge. And, no one's a finished product, but love the direction he's going. Not really. I mean, it was different going in the locker room because I remember last time I was in that locker room. Stadium not really. I actually really liked the stadium. It's a cool atmosphere. It's one of the newer stadiums that feels truly like a football stadium kind of when you're inside there. So I like having games here. But yeah, it wasn't the best feeling when you go into the locker room. Remember the last time you were in there, but you get over it pretty fast. Yeah, it is weird. It just keeps happening.
Kyle, earlier in the week you mentioned that D'Amico got mad at you for taking slow and Kubi out of it. I know do they say, like, hey, I'm really comfortable on this side of the ball, or is it trusting your big picture vision? Like, I need to know both sides, and that's just how it
Usually guys are excited about it. I remember Bobby had some mixed feelings on it, because he had worked so hard to make it on defense for a long time, and he didn't want it to look like as he was failing on defense. And I remember kind of snapping at him. I was like, "What's wrong with you, man? Like, you don't get how good offense is going to be for you and how fast you're going to move on it." And Bobby could have coached anything. Most coaches can, but usually guys, if we want them to do it, it's for a reason, and they're usually pretty excited about it. All right, thanks, guys.